Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So the count required a change. Obviously, we had a very strong drop yesterday, probably also to a degree as a reaction to the news around ADA being a security or considered a security by the SEC. It did lead to a drop. We did expect another drop, and this drop went, however, through the first support area. You remember we had two. So obviously you never know how far will it really go, but ADA clearly chose here the second bullish option. We had two bullish options on the chart. 33 cents was the pivot, or 33.3 cents for the first scenario to morph into the second one. Not a big disaster, but ideally it's going to stop at some point now. We changed the count from a leading diagonal wave 1 here to a B wave, and we're now coming down in a C wave, or actually it needs to be, based on this wave count, a wave, instead of a B wave, it is an X wave, and the C wave down here will be a Y. I will change that for the next video. And then we have within the Y wave another WXY structure, and in the Y wave another WXY. I will closely observe this now, because we now need to see, okay, is this really also a WXY, or do we have an A, B, C, and then we have a 1, 2, probably wave 3 still in the making, a 4 and a 5. Either way, you know, in a correction you can come up with all sorts of different counts. That is not so relevant. What is really relevant is to understand, okay, what is the level below which we are going to head into bear mode, and the bearish count will become will get much more into focus below 27.6 cents. So that is really the level below which ADA should not drop ideally. Okay, you know, below 27.6, it will not invalidate any bullish options, but it will make them much less likely. So I would get much more concerned about a new bear market close below 27.6 cents. For now, we're okay. And we just need to see how far it's now dropping. Next support is 30.5 cents, then 27.6. I think a first piece of evidence that this downtrend is over would be a break above the 35.8 cent level here, and an even better confirmation, the break above 38.5 cents, the X wave high. Until then, we just need patience. Quite a strong sell-off. However, if we look at the indicators now, so let's go to the daily chart, we can see that ADA is basically now in the oversold range. So oversold, last time we were oversold was here on the 10th of March, was comparable. Back then we had all the bearish news about these banks going bust in the US. So we had a significant recovery, and the time before that, when ADA was oversold, was here the December low, and the time before that ADA was oversold was here. We also had a rally, even though that was part of the downturn, but at some point ADA should now get a decent bounce, and if it's strong enough, it could push us into the third wave rally. But at present, while I record this video, there is just no evidence other than an engulfing green candle, but we had the same situation here. So at the moment, there is just simply no evidence I could give you to say that the low is in. However, we've now reached the area where it really needs to turn around at some point. But I'd rather say at this stage, it may go a little lower. But it depends really on Bitcoin now, because Bitcoin is also deep in support. So if Bitcoin does a bit of a turnaround, then ADA could either start the third wave rally, or just again put an additional extension in for this correction and make it even more complex. I have to say, the current corrections in the crypto market are extremely complex, and it's really time for them to be over. I mean, we're now oversold on the daily. So typically whenever we see that, I'm not saying we will go up, but it means we need to be ready for a possible turnaround at any time now. Okay, that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.